Slide. Good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're making sure that our sound is on this morning.
Sorry, and I'm Lauren. My mic's on now.
This is Lauren. So with our mics on and our bars on the wall, your chairs by your side, let's add strength to your stretch with inspiration from the ballet. We'll start with Lauren's feet, transition to the plies, and from there, it's core on the floor and all of our other favorite moves. So take it away, Lauren.
Starting with your feet underneath you, take one leg and point it in front, placing the toes down, the ball of foot down. And then from here for 3, we're going to point the toes, popping the elastics off, and then back to that demi point. Point the toe, back to the demi point. Let's do 2 more. Point and down, point and down. Now from there, pull that leg, keeping it nice and straight under the body. Repeat on the other side. Leg goes out front. You have that ball of foot connected to the floor and the toes, and then you'll point to get to the toe point and back to the ball of the foot. Toe point, ball of foot. Toe point, ball of foot. 2 more. Feel that length through the leg, length through the foot, and now pull that leg underneath, hips push forward. From there, let's gently press our knees towards over our toes. Little side to side, wiggle, find that position, and then push through, extending those hips forward. Repeat again, knees towards over toes, and then push forward, extending those hips, finding your first rise. Holding with those knees nice and straight, slowly descend. Now from here, let's turn out to that first position and try that same thing. We'll take the leg out to the side to that demi point, and we'll use the toes to point and demi, and point and demi. For 3 more, again, that knee is staying nice and straight. We're stacked on the standing leg with the cheek squeezed, and that inseam is forward. Last one. And then pull through the foot, returning it underneath, and repeat on the other side. From that demi point to the toe point. Demi and point. Demi and point. For 2 more here. Again, inseam forward, stacked on that hip, and then through the foot, return it underneath. Knees towards over toes in this plie, keeping our shoulders stacked over top of our hips. Repeat again. Pull together to come down. Push down and away to rise with those straight knees. Find that first balance and hold. 3, 2, and then control the down. Let's take a break off the legs and do our first forward fold. Standing up tall, we'll reach our head, chin to the ceiling, and then we'll tuck our chin and start rolling ourselves forward. As you roll, rounding that spine 1 vertebrae at a time, trying to keep that weight more in the forefoot of your feet than in the heels. Take a breath down here, trying to straighten those knees, maybe bending them for a second and then re-straightening. And then engage the core, stacking yourself up tall 1 vertebrae at a time. Head is last to arrive to tall. We'll do 1 more position for me from this first position, pointing that foot out, toe ball, heel down. Feel the pull together with the straight legs. Pull so much those knees start to bend. And then gently press away, extending those hips forward. Repeat, feel the pull together. And then can we find a light balance rise while we're down here? Reconnect the heels, push down and away to stand up tall. Grow up out of this, finding a balance with those straight knees. Control the heels to the floor. We'll point out that single leg, pulling underneath. And last fold here, we'll extend our telescope, that heart chest forward, leading long. And then when you can't keep that spine any longer, we'll roll forward, back into our forward fold here. Hopefully this time those knees can be a bit straighter, finding a bit more reach towards the floor. Engage the core, stack yourself up, pulling all the way up to tall. We'll get our core going after a little set of
tendus and dégages. Lauren set us up really well for that tendu. Let's mark this out in our en croix position, arm at the hip or out to the side. Flat foot forward, demi point, and then when Lauren took us with that toe point out front. Then pull the leg right underneath. Then out to the side with a flat foot, the demi point next, finish with the toe, pull under. Out the back, it's probably a small range with that flat foot. Then find that demi with a straight knee, finish with the toe point, pull underneath, and then reach to the side. Demi-point next. Finish with the toes. Pull in and hold our first balance today at that ankle or coup de pied. Use your bar. Square up those hips, open up that knee side, and press those hips forward. Hold for a second longer, and then return to your first position. Soutenu, turn yourself around. We'll hop, skip, and a jump, maybe even pas de bourrée across here, and same thing other side. It's a flat foot, the demi, the point, then demi, and all the way back through to the flat foot. To the side, flat, demi, point, pull, underneath, nice and tall. Small ranges with a flat foot to the back. Keep those knees straight, finish with the toe point, pull, underneath, and then to the side, the demi, pop those elastics off the toes, and pull back in, continue to pull, hold that first balance. Hips through, knees side, grow tall. Hold for a second longer, return to that first position. Stay where you are, turn yourself around, and let's work on those same en croix positions, dégagés. Dégagés off the floor. We'll go one to the front, first, side, first, back, first, and side. Now two to the front, and two. And side for two as well. And back, and back. Finish with the side. One more time for three, front, front. One more time to the front, and side, side. Are you flicking those toes? Then back, and back. Come through that first position, and side, side. That's three. Then pull up. Find the ankles, stay on that flat foot, or drive down through those demi points or those metatarsal heads and hold your first releve balance with or without the assistance of the bar and return to your tall first position. Switch your side. Hop, skips, jumps, repeat. Dégagés, ones, twos, and threes en croix. Front, first, side, first, back, and side. Now front for two, and front, side, and side. Back, and back, side. Now three to the front, front, and front. Last one to the front, now side, and side. Last one to the side, and back, and back. One more back, three more to the side, two, three, then pull in, find the balance, toe point on that elevated leg, and drive down into the floor. Push the hips through, casual touches on that bar, avoid the death grip on the bar, hold for a second, and then return to that first position. Got the hips going, got the heart rate going. Now we're gonna fire it up with Lauren's core on the floor.
Let's revisit that fold. So tucking that chin, rolling yourself forward, and coming down to that forward fold position. Once you're there, take your breath, hang out for a second, and then we'll walk ourselves out to our first plank. Our first plank is our hands underneath our shoulders, our hips tuck, and our glutes squeeze. Pull your right hand to your right hip for 4, 3, 2, then your left hand to your left hip for 4, 3, 2, then both hands to both hips for 4, 3, 2, pushing forward and back, keeping the tailbone long as you walk the hands back towards the feet. You're in your forward fold and you're stacking yourself up using the muscles on the front and the back of your spine to get to tall.
From core on the floor, nice light port de bras for those shoulders to mix it up. Stand with your feet in that first position, arms down low, and for one repetition only, shrug your shoulders, but then pull them down. And then keep pulling down as you reach those arms to the front, and then trace with your eyes as you look out to the side or second arms. Return through that gateway back to first, and then front. Armpits are low. Shoulder blades are sitting flush with the rib cage, tracing with the eyes on those hands. Then repeat to the lateral or side first. So trace chin to clavicle, out to the side, back and around to the front. Looking down, connect the chin to the clavicle, look out lateral, armpits are low, shoulder blades flush, return the arms down low. And then we can shake. To the bar, to the bar, to the bar. Fondus. So we're doing fondus from low and then fondus from that knee position after. First, arm side or on that hip. It's a single leg plie with a leg out front and then hip extend through. Out to the side, hip extend through, then to the back, hip extend. En croix repeats it to the side one more time and up. Repeat to the front, this time for 2. Front, extend through, front. Press those hips. Reaching to the side, using that bar for a light balance aid here, one more to the side, and then to the back. Point those toes, return to first. Point those toes, return to first. 2 more repetitions here, to the side, extend through, to the side, extend through, then climb. Climb the leg this time to find that retire position at the knee. The hips are forward, the knee is side, cramp that standing leg, grow tall on that base of support. Hold for a second longer, return to the first position, Shake, wiggle, pique, have fun, transition to the other side, and repeat. A fondue is a plie on one and the reach on the other, and then press the hips through. To the side, press those hips through. To the back, that leg that's moving here, the middle leg for us here, is stiff, straight at the knee. Front for 2 now, extend the hips forward. Reach front, press forward, grow tall. Out to the side, pull in, hips through. Reach to the side, hips through. Point those toes out the back. Keep those knees nice and straight. One more time to the back and through, and then side, hip through, side, hip through. Keep climbing the leg. Stay low if that's for you. Find that retire position. We're looking for level hips, toe points down low, cramped glutes on the standing leg, and growing up this imaginary wall at your side. Return to your tall first position. Add that shake. Hop, skips, jumps. Let's switch to the other side. Just do 1 repetition elevated from that retire position at the knee. So pull up the leg. 1 rep to the front, fondue front, pull that knee side. Fondue side, pull the knee in, find the back of the leg here, and then to the back. That's a tough one. And 1 more time to the side, and find your balance. Now from here, stay on the flat foot or challenge yourself to find that releve. Hold. 3, 2, return with control. Then shake it out. And then repeat on the other side. Find the low position if that's for you, or right up to that knee. The plie on one, the reach with the other, pull the knee side. The knee stays the same height and back. To the back, plie on the standing leg, pull through. The last time to the side, find the knee at retire, drive down through the foot, press up, grow tall. Hold for again 3 and 2, and return with control to the floor. Shakes, wiggles, and core strengthening with Lauren on the ground.
Excellent. Let's do our telescope to get to the floor. So that heart chest leads, reaching long with the spine. And then we'll round forward to end up in that fold. Surprise, surprise. Let's walk ourselves out into that plank position again. Hands under the shoulders, hips tucked, glutes squeeze. Without moving, pull your right hand to your left hip for 4, 3, 2, then your left hand to your right hip for 4, 3, 2, then make that X pattern for 4. Squeeze your glutes. Keep breathing. Keep Xing for 3, 2. Tailbone tips to the ceiling, pushing the hands forward. Lifting as you walk yourself back. And then stacking yourself all the way to tall. Head is last.
Head is last. Adjust the hair, shake out those shoulders, and return to that port de bras. 1 repetition only, shrug. But then pull those armpits low and reach from that first position down low towards 5th overhead. Then look up with the eyes and trace the hand as it goes to the 2nd position, all the way back down to 1st. Repeat, looking up towards those hands as it goes to 5th. Armpits are low, then reach out to the side 2nd and pull down to 1st. Repeat out to the side, trace with the eyes, reach out to the side 2nd. Scoop those armpits low, arms towards overhead, pull down with a chin tuck, and last time out to the side. Then around to the up, 5th position overhead, And then follow with those eyes down through center. And Lauren's got that shimmy, shake, and roll. Got it going on. Here we go. Little, rond de jambe or that hip bar exercise
My
here.
shimmy shakes were distracting.
I'd like to do it with low first, and then a second time on a bent leg. Straight legs, then bent legs. Nice and tall. Arm to the side or where you wish, and toe point front. Then externally rotate, utilizing that hip turn to then turn in as you reach around to the back, growing tall on the standing leg. Then pull through first, point to the front, and return to the back. Hips through, leg to the back, open to the side. Those hips stay square, lock and key movement, that femur in the hip, and pull back to our first position. Now this time, like the fondue, let's do it on that plie. So out to the front, and then stretch all the way around and return it to the front. Then through first, then clear the leg with a plie, send it to the front, and pull back. Let's continue to pull up, and either at the low position or retire at the knee, find our attitude with that leg out front. Cramp, the leg standing. 45 degrees or similar with that toe point to the ground. Hold, create tension, pull the knee to the side, return the leg to our tall position underneath. Moonwalks this time. Any way to move across the room is good. And then, here we are, rond de jambe, other side. Leg to the front with stiff legs on both. Then lock and key, open up, inseams face forward, then turn it in. As we turn in on that hip, reach to the back with your toe point, and through that first position to the front. Then stiff legs, grow tall and taller, and then reach to the back. Straight legs, open up in that hip, side, front, back to our first position. Then, bend the knee that you're standing on like that plie, and then whip it around. Bring the leg through first, return it to the front, then to the back, stiff legs, then the plie bend, then reach out the side. Sweet whip around there, Lauren.
Thank you.
Then to the first position. Then find the ankle or at that knee. And here we are again, testing the balance, checking in our attitudes there, Lauren, and hanging out. We have the toe pointing down. It's cramped with tension through that arch. Hold for a second longer. Squeeze your standing leg bum cheek. Then pull the leg to the side. Return to tall. And then our shake. We're going to stay standing for one more repetition here. This time, let's find attitude to the back. For that, you might face the bar. With your feet in our first position, climb the leg to find retire at the knee. Find the back of the knee. Then, reaching out to the back, hold a bent leg position and challenge those arms in any shape of the port de bras as you wish. But I hope you're feeling cramps on the glutes. Then pull the knee side, return to first position, and reset. Same thing on the other side. So pull up to that retire position, finding the back of the leg. Then reach on that 45. The hips stay level, the toe point reaches down. Cramp up those side butt cheeks, then pull back to retire, back to tall, and then shake. Hips for me, core with Lauren. Take it away. What you got?
All right, we're going to double it up here.
Double
Railroad
up.
tracks and X's.
Woo.
Come back to our forward fold. Chin tucks, roll yourself down. There's that wall behind you and a wall in front of you. Try not to hit it. It's like you're in a toaster. Slowly roll yourself down. Once you're there, we'll walk out to that plank position. In our plank, let's start with our railroad track tension. So right hand pulls to right hip, left hand pulls to left hip. Keep doing that and squeezing your glutes and breathing. Now change it to an X pull and keep breathing and keep squeezing your glutes. And then change it back to the railroad track pull. And then change it back to the X pull. And then push the floor forward and back, tipping the hips up towards the ceiling, walking the hands towards the feet, and then slowly stacking yourself all the way up to tally tall again. Whew.
Tally tall again.
Tally tall.
This time for the port de bras, let's explore that rib cage. With the bar at your side or just in open space, open your feet to that second position. We'll return to this movement in a second. For now, take the hands across the body. Chin tuck. Then fold the rib cage onto the hips. From here, at a rotation, I'm going counterclockwise to my left, and then reach up and over, nice and control here, and then rotate to the new corner. Then side bend and round to the front. Now pull the rib cage down, but lift the heart up. Repeat one more time the other way. Initiate with the chin tuck, just like Lauren's fold. Then fold through the rib cage. Rotate, I'm going clockwise to the right. Then I'll dip to the back corner, gently go up and over that imaginary hurdle in the back. Then a side bend to a new corner, and finish with that rounding shape to the front. Rib cage down, heart up. Whew. Looking for the stability of the core, the hips, and that mobility through the rib cage on that drill. I hope that was nice and slow because things are about to get nice and fast here as we work on the notorious 8-8-4-4-2-2 dégages to the side. We'll start on the and. So this is a practice. It would be and 1. Ready to go? 8 to one side, 8 to the other, then 4 and 4, 2 and 2, then we'll climb right back up. Use your bar. Challenge yourself in center. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 2 of them, 2 of them. We pause, 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 and 2, and 2. And 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shake. Shake that out. Let's return to the bar, integrating a little light set of pliés here. Try to integrate that arm. So start with your feet in our first position, arm out to the side. Let's pull ourselves low in that plié, and then press away, growing tall. Pull in the plie, and then out to the side. One more time, let's pull and press. And on 2 points this time, can we find that balance and hold for 3, 2, and return to the floor. Switch and do the plie effort on the other side. So same thing, we'll do our plie action.
Well, you're throwing me off.
And then out to the side. There we go. Then again, down and then out. For our third repetition, stay between that toaster, press away, and again, hold that 2-footed balance for 4, 3, and return to the floor. We have one more fast drill here for today, and it returns to the frappés. We'll start with our feet in the first, find that ankle in that dorsiflex position on the foot, and strike the front, then pull the knee side. Then strike the side and find the back of the ankle. Then strike the back, knee side to the side, and in. Now we'll go 2 to the front, 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 side, back of ankle side, back, and back, side, and side. Now 3, 1, and 2, and 3, 1, and 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, last set of 3, 2, 1, pull in, and petit battement time, climb that leg. Find retire at the knee, hold it at the knee, find your balance, and perhaps change your attitude, or find that attitude position. Hold for a second longer, then pull the knee side again, return to 2 points, and reset with control. Shakes, wiggles. I will switch sides on this one just in case, again, you need that bar for the balance.
You should be using the bar, really.
First position.
For this one.
Dorsiflex. Strike, side, back, side. Now 2 to the front, front, side from the back of the ankle, side, back, and back, side, and side. Now 3, front and front. One more, side, 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 back, back, back. Last 3 to the side, 2, 3, then pull in and climb, 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 climb. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Find retire. Find that balance and try to change it to that attitude hold. 3, 2, return the knee side, 2 points tall, and reset with control. One more time, Lauren. Take us to the floor. What you got? Fire it up.
Excellent. Telescoping, heart, chest leads forward, long spine, and then we'll start to round from the low to the upper, and walking ourselves out one more time in that plank position. From the plank, railroad track, pull for 4, 3, 2, then X pattern pull for 4, 3, 2. Now, tilt the hips towards the ceiling. Walk your feet into your hands as close as you can get them, keeping your palms on the floor. Take a second, walk your hands out to another plank position. Into that plank again, one more time. Railroad track, hold, pull, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, X pattern hold, 4, 3, 2, keep your palms flat on the floor. Walk those feet in as close as you can get them. Take a second, and then stack yourself up to tall. Whew. All the way up, head last, chin on. Whew.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. One more challenging move for those hips, one more light port de bras, and that's it for today's practice. Let's return to the bar. Start with your feet in parallel or in that first position and find the ankle or coup de pied. Now reach out to the front, holding a straight leg hold for 4 seconds. 3, 2, return the knee to the side. Stay there if that's your challenge. Climb the leg if you're ready for what's coming up next.
We don't know what's coming.
Stays at the same height and will extend and hold. Toe point. Grip the ground. Challenge yourself with or without that bar. Return the knee to the side. Down. Stay tall. Turn around. For simplicity and quickness, we'll just stay on the same side here. So pull the leg to the side. Leg reaches to the front. Push the hip through on the standing leg, pulling in on that elevated leg. Return the leg to the ankle. Stay there or climb. And again, same effort. Toe point, knee straight. Cramp up. Hold for a second longer. Return knee side and down to tall. Shake that out. Come back next week for more core tension holds like those leg lifts, but next time we're gonna go out to the side. Last move for today, let's return to that bar. Integrate the arm and drive the arm action through the rib cage as we finish with our port de bras. Excuse me. Feet in that first position. Arm down low. Start with a chin tuck, just like Lauren's folds. Then fold, rounding the rib cage. Rotate to the bar side of the room. I'm going counterclockwise here. And lift up and over the arm towards fifth. And then that new corner with a gentle side bend. And finish that rounding shape to front. And assemble tall. Then same thing other side. It's a chin tuck. A forward fold. Move away from the bar. The arm stays low. And reach through the rib cage. Enjoy that moment right there, my favorite part of that stretch. And then to the front. Assemble, back to tall. Switch yourself around. We'll have one more exploration of that port de bras rib roll here. Arm down low, initiate with your chin tuck. Flex, rounding. I'll reach to the bar side first, so with my left arm in front, I'll reach to my right. Then up and over, using the rib cage to move that arm. Side bend to the new corner, and return to front, and tall. And lastly, chin tuck, flex forward. Reach away from the bar, armpit stays low, up and over, enjoy that sideline stretch, and then round to the front, and finish tall. Be strict, but then shake it out, add some wiggles, and we hope that you feel stretched and strengthened with our inspiration from the ballet as we train with our body weight and our kettlebells. Our kettlebell practice is on Tuesday, bars on Thursday, and what's your schedule? Join us. Pay attention to the link letter for members. Thank you very much for joining. I'm Ian.
I'm Lauren.
Together, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, together we take care, we stay strong, and we'll train soon.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.